this is hopefully going to be the kind of movie that a lot of people watch and can understand that it's not what you first think it's going to be. It's not sort of glamorizing or just showing it. It's interesting to get into the mind, especially of the main character, because Junior's such an interesting guy. Like, he's torn between his loss of his brother and wanting revenge and then still being a good guy. I think it's really important to show kids that you don't necessarily, it's not a hyped up movie, it's not a sort of rah, but I think it will help out big time, hopefully. Yeah, it's a difficult one. I think a lot stems from your background and how you're brought up and stuff like that. I think a lot of kids in London are sort of growing up in these estates and stuff, but I don't think that's necessarily why certain people turn to crime or whatever. I think it's a lifestyle that you choose and you just have to not choose it, really. I think it's down to that person to make the decisions. I think the great thing about the film is because Junior is so young, that it's sort of, because that is the problem nowadays, it's the 14-year-olds that I'm scared of. It's not 16, 17-year-olds anymore. It's the young kids that are the ones that have just come into the world and think that they can go around doing what they want. So I think that's why it's really cool that Junior is so young, because that's true. That is what it's like nowadays. So I think that's really positive. I think they'll enjoy it. I hope they'll just enjoy it. The good vibe. There's a lot of music in the film. It should be quite an uplifting film. I think they should just love the chemistry between the characters and like the bond, like just a group of kids bonding and growing up in London, and the fact that it is the London-based film and it's a really low-budget project as well, which is amazing. That's why I really want to support it as well, because I think a lot more independent, small films need to be made nowadays, especially in England, especially in London. So I think that they can really appreciate it for the fact that it's just honest. Everyone's working on it because they want it to work and they want it to be good, and hopefully it will be.
Look, are you listening? Not predator, you're prey. Not one of us, you're a victim. Don't roll with enough mates. 1 or 2 man will rinse it. I ain't talking plates. You better keep your distance. This year I won't